Okay, hi guys. The next video is, the next pattern is called Mooncake. And the prompt for this is exotic. And I can see where it's very, the sample is very tribal. It shows it being drawn on a Rangoli grid, but I'm not going to do that. Personal preference, you do what you want to do. But basically, we're going to draw a big square. Inside that square, we're going to put a circle with an aura. Then outside that square, we're going to continue this exterior circle. So I may do an exterior circle with an interior circle and a square. We'll see what happens. But that might be what I'm going to do with the pencil first. But then, see how this ends up being like aura here. So you end up almost having a border with the square, even though that's not what you drew. And then you put these little lines here. And then the next step is on the inside here. And kind of follow this line here and over and like that, kind of like a gear or a cog. And then they have us aura-ing everything again, and then putting some teardrops. You can do whatever you want at that point. And then there's how they've embellished this one to look very tribal. So I'm going to play with the squares and the circles and see what I come up with. I am going to draw on black paper, which to me makes it kind of exotic because black is one we don't use very often. And I want to do a couple of guide marks to start with. So I'm going to find the center of my paper first off. And then I'm going to draw, should be exactly I want to find the center of these other sides as well. So I want it exactly straight here. I'm giving myself these lines as guides. And I want to actually want to center this in here. I want to make sure we're inside this mark here. So I'm going to create that square, and then I'm going to create a square going this way. Yes. Okay, so I want now with my circle maker to get myself on a line here that I can see. That. Okay. And then I want a circle that goes here. Like that. I'm not in the middle somehow. That's interesting. Thought I was in the middle. But that's okay. So I want that circle, and I want that's this part. So then I want a circle in here. About like this. Oh, you know what? It's my paper's moving. Guess I should have marked down my paper better. That's okay. We're just getting close. And then I want one in the middle that's about this size. Okay. So I've laid out where I think I want my squares and circles. Rather than doing the whole Rangoli grid, I just drew what I thought I needed, the parts that I think I need. And now we're just going to draw, and we're going to draw using my white pen. And I'm not going to go exactly on those lines because I'm close but not quite, but I'm close enough. So I'm going to do this square first. So I'm still going to follow the steps. I'm just making a guidelines with my pencil to start with. Okay, there's that first square. And then we have a circle that is just inside that square. Just this one. And then we're going to aura that. Pretty thin. Well, this is a kind of a fat pen, so like that. And then coming here, we're going to go like this and draw an arch. So it pretty much makes a circle once you're finished with that arch. And so that's why I drew that other circle. I don't know if you could see what I was doing when I was drawing, because I know that the black paper makes it really difficult for you to see the pencil on it, but okay, so that's the end of, that's the middle of step 3. So then part of step 3 then is to go like this and like this. divide that into like this. Okay, that's the end of step 3. All right, if you're following along. Then step 4 has us doing this. Has us doing come on. Sometimes these pens, these types of pens will do that on you. That and, oh, my phone turned off on me. Something like that. Okay. Something like that. And then the next step is to aura these shapes that we just drew. So and then auras around these. Had a little rainstorm last night, about half an inch, which is good. We need the rain. It's cold though. Oh, here come the dogs. They're gonna sing the song of their people because there are sirens. Okay. And then you can just continue to embellish. It has those teardroppy shapes, but I'm not sure that that's what I want in there. So I don't think I'm going to put them. I do, however, think I'm going to do another square. Here. that. And I think I'm going to now I'm at this point just embellishing however I see that I want to do it. You do whatever you want to do at this point. Okay, I want to aura this shape here. I'm looking forward to, I think, not this weekend, but next weekend, we're going to have at our church group of kids called I Am Family Choir. Really looking forward to that. They are from Africa, and they have this really awesome music ministry. They go all over the United States singing, and I think it's pretty cool. I want a straighter line here on the edge, so I'm going to actually use my straight edge and just go in here and really make a nice super straight one. Color that in. Can you guys even hear me? I'm not sure I'm speaking up loud enough, but I'm just, I don't know, been in this weird headspace for the last few drawings, and I'm just in the zone. And I'm just drawing for myself. I'm not really drawing for you guys right at the moment. And when that happens and I'm in the zone, I get kind of quiet. I I don't usually bring my drawings all the way out to the edge either. So I don't know who this person is that's doing this drawing. It's not my normal drawing style. I need a tissue. I'm getting a little white on my ruler. I don't want to spread that around. Okay. I like that much better. Okay. What else do I want to do? I'm almost feeling like I still want more. A dot here. What else do I want? Anything? Okay. Need some more contrast. Even though that white is really contrasty against the black, I think I need more white. We're going to just color a couple of spots in here. And it does help when I look up at my screen to see what it looks like on camera. That's what it would look like if I held my paper up at arm's length, like over here. Yeah, I like that. I like how this turned out really well. Okay, so this was called Mooncake. Okay, done. I like it. Did it end up exotic? I think it did. That's totally different. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so next week we're going to do the fall prompts. I'm going to do Calliope 2, Orchid Flower, and Braided Flower if you want to look ahead. And, you know, I encourage you to go ahead and play with those patterns on your own before I get to them, and see how different your interpretation of the pattern will be from what I end up doing. Because I think sometimes we get in a rut when we're watching other artists, and we end up doing exactly what they did, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, we don't use our own creative minds when we watch somebody else do the pattern. So I encourage you to try to do the pattern ahead of me, since you know what's coming up, and practice on that, and see what happens when I get there. We will probably come up with completely different things, but you might not have come up with if you watch mine first. Does that make sense? All right, you guys go out and have a great day. I will see you on the next video next week. And go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place. Bye.